It was an amazing clip. We appreciate the kind of creativity that was put into it. It touched every young heart that listened to and watched it. And what I learned personally from a perspective of a young Kenyan who social media has become part and parcel of my day-to-day life. I feel like social media has only been viewed as quote-unquote a youthful endeavor in which someone like Mama Bibi was not able to, or was shy, naive to be in front of a camera. But she accidentally recorded a video and posted herself, and it ended up blowing up, and people got to listen to what is inside a mother's heart. And through that one video, we saw that she continued to record more and more and more videos that were, content that even, a 25-year-old would record, but an old mama was able to do it and she got many views. So the first lesson we learned here is that social media transcends all age groups. It does not only stay within the youthful space. And I believe that, our parents and the older generation are, privy to such devices and access points where they can be able to share their opinions freely on the internet. Another lesson that we learn here is that one voice is enough to, bring the change that we need, the change that we need to see, the change that we need to hear, the change that we need to feel. Personally, as a leader, I believe that people might forget what you do for them, but people will not forget how you made them feel. And therefore, through social media, we express how we feel, we express what we think, what we have heard, and what we think that the change that can be brought through very many aspects, that's what we project onto social media. So I think if we are able to join hands and even think outside the box, be creative, because God bless us with amazing and beautiful minds that we can think outside the box and be creative and see what can be done to improve how social media has an impact on us. Lastly, I believe that we should be united in many fronts. In Kenya, we've seen the Gen Zs have been very vocal, advocating for rights. Some people might view us as, people who are going to make noise. Some may call us hecklers for, apparent reasons. They call us goons, we destroy property. However, the motive behind what we talk about on social media and what we post on our social media is about change. We need to see the accountability in our governments. We need to see where our money goes to. We need to see the developments that come as a result of our contribution to the nation. And therefore, social media is a tool. It's a friend, not a foe. Let us embrace it and let us make it part of the change that we want to see. In the villages around where I come from, you can see that people are starting to embrace social media. People have smartphones, people have access to internet, either through Wi-Fi or bundles, and therefore the video in the part where she was recording things to do with herbal medicine, this is something that happens in the villages. People in the cities might not know this. They go to over-the-counter medicine, and sometimes it's not effective. So that part itself, how we are merging, let me call it what our cultural practices and our societal practices into now the modern and contemporary world, in the towns and cities. So that is the main point that I was able to relate to, how we're able to merge what happens in the village and in the urban centers through social media.